Gamers, buckle up, because we've got some breaking news that's got the entire Elden Ring community buzzing. Bandai Namco and FromSoftware just rolled out Update 1.23, also listed as Patch 1.16.1, dropping on August 21st. And while it's not the massive expansion players are still anticipating, it is bringing in important stability improvements and bug fixes that fans have been asking for. Anyone who's been spending hours in the lands between knows how crucial these patches are to keeping the game balanced and polished, especially with a title as massive and complex as Elden Ring. Every new update might look small on paper, but the tweaks can completely change how certain encounters or mechanics feel during gameplay. So whether you're a veteran Tarnished, grinding through NG+, or a newcomer still struggling against that first tree sentinel, this patch is worth paying attention to. So, what exactly does Update 1.23 bring to the table? While the patch notes are relatively concise compared to the sweeping changes of earlier updates, this release focuses heavily on cleaning up some of the lingering bugs and glitches that have been frustrating players. These include fixes for weapon scaling inconsistencies, odd damage calculations, and performance hiccups that pop up in certain areas of the map. The development team has clearly taken player feedback seriously, since many of these issues were reported across community forums and social platforms over the last few weeks. Stability is also a key point, especially for players who've been experiencing crashes or unexplained frame drops after the previous patch. Think of this as FromSoftware tightening the screws, smoothing rough edges, and ensuring the game runs as intended across all supported platforms. It's not flashy, but it's the kind of work that ensures If you've been following Elden Ring's patch history, you'll notice a familiar pattern. Major content updates tend to be followed by these bug-squashing patches. After all, when you add new content or adjust balancing, small technical issues are almost guaranteed to slip through. That's why many fans view updates like 1.23 as essential maintenance rather than optional downloads. With the massive player base Elden Ring commands worldwide, even small fixes can have a big impact. For example, one minor adjustment to how a particular weapon skill interacts with enemy defenses could completely shift PvP strategies. Meanwhile, PvE players often notice smoother boss encounters or fewer oddities when transitioning between zones. And remember, Elden Ring isn't just about the story or the world building. It's also about precision combat mechanics. So, even if you don't see the changes right away, you're definitely going to feel them the next time you're locked in an intense fight. Of course, many fans are also reading between the lines of this patch and asking the bigger question: does Update 1.23 pave the way for the next major expansion? FromSoftware has been keeping details under wraps, but speculation is always swirling in the community. Every time a new update drops, players dig through the files, hoping to find hints about future DLC content, hidden quests, or unannounced features. While this particular patch seems to stick to technical fixes, its timing suggests that the devs are carefully preparing the game environment for bigger things ahead. Remember, Elden Ring's expansions are expected to be huge, just like in previous FromSoftware titles. For now, though, the focus is stability and balance. But if you've been around the gaming world long enough, you know that smaller patches are often stepping stones to something much larger on the horizon. Should you download Update 1.23 right away? Absolutely. Even if you're not dealing with the specific bugs listed in the patch notes, staying up to date ensures the smoothest experience possible and keeps you compatible with online features, especially PvP and co-op. Plus, these small patches often help set the stage for the community at large, ensuring that everyone is playing on a level field. At the end of the day, Elden Ring is one of the most ambitious games of this generation, and keeping it polished requires constant refinement. This update might not come with new weapons, bosses, or areas to explore, but it shows that FromSoftware is still deeply committed to supporting its players years after launch. For now, sharpen your blades, prepare your spells, and enjoy a smoother Lands Between, because if history is any indicator, the best is yet to come.